Storyland Classics presents Nursery Rhymes Treasury, Volume 1, Mother Goose Favourites. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Baa Baa Black Sheep. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, and 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. And so the teacher turned him out, but still he lingered near and waited patiently about till Mary did appear. Why does the lamb love Mary so? The eager children cry. Why, Mary loves the lamb, you know, the teacher did reply. One, 2, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Hickory, Dickory, Dock. Hickory, Dickory, Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory, Dickory, Dock. Pat a cake, baker's man. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with B. And put it in the oven for baby and me. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. If you have no daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack, jump over the candlestick. Jack jumped high. Jack jumped low. Jack jumped over and burned his toe. To market, to market. To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, jiggity jig. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, jiggity jog. To market, to buy a plum bun. Home again, market is done. Molly, my sister. Molly, my sister, and I fell out. And what do you think it was about? She liked coffee, and I liked tea. And that was the reason we couldn't agree. Little Jack Horner. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." Pease Porridge Hot. Pease porridge hot. Pease porridge cold. Pease porridge in the pot, 9 days old. Some like it hot. Some like it cold. Some like it in the pot, 9 days old. Higgledy, Piggledy, my black hen. Higgledy, Piggledy, my black hen. She lays eggs for gentlemen, sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Higgledy, Piggledy, my black hen. The 3 Wise Men of Gotham. 3 wise men of Gotham went to sea in a bowl. And if the bowl had been stronger, my song had been longer. Old King Cole. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers 3. Every fiddler he had a fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Tweedledee went the fiddlers. Oh, there's none so rare as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers 3. Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cows in the corn. But where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under a haystack, fast asleep. Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them. Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been? Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to visit the Queen. Pussycat, Pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse under her chair. I saw a ship a-sailing. I saw a ship a-sailing on the sea. And oh, it was all laden with pretty things for thee. There were comfits in the cabin, and apples in the hold. The sails were made of silk, and the masts were made of gold. The 24 sailors that stood between the decks were 24 white mice, with chains about their necks. The captain was a duck, with a packet on his back. And when the ship began to move, the captain said, "Quack, quack." Freddie and the Cherry Tree. Freddie saw some fine ripe cherries hanging on a cherry tree. And he said, "You pretty cherries, will you not come down to me?" "Thank you kindly," said a cherry. "We would rather stay up here. If we ventured down this morning, you would eat us up, I fear." One, the finest of the cherries, dangled from a slender twig. "You are beautiful," said Freddie, "red and ripe, and oh, how big." "Catch me," said the cherry. "Catch me, little master, if you can." "I would catch you soon," said Freddie, "if I were a grown-up man." Freddie jumped and tried to reach it, standing high upon his toes. But the cherry bobbed about and laughed and tickled Freddie's nose. Old Mother Goose. Old Mother Goose, when she wanted to wander, would fly through the air on a very fine gander. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. The rose is red. The rose is red. The violet's blue. Sugar is sweet. And so are you. Rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Little Arthur wants to play. Hey diddle diddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport. And the dish ran away with the spoon. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth with plenty of bread. She kissed them all fondly and sent them to bed. Wee Willie Winkie. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town. Upstairs and downstairs in his night gown. Tapping at the window, crying at the lock. Are the children in their bed? For it's past 10 o'clock. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder where you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder where you are.